Welcome engineers, in today's video, we are going to describe how to create and use FC function and FB function blocks in Siemens Step 7. If you've ever wondered how to use these blocks in OB organization block and how they differ from each other, then you are in the right place. Let's get started. Open Semantic Manager software and create a new project file. Why would we use FC and FB block? Let's simplify it with an example. Let's say you want to perform a simple addition operation. Every time you call the FC block, it just calculates and gives the output. No memory, no history, just a quick, clean calculation. For FB, now, imagine you are controlling motor. You want to track whether the motor is on or off, and you want to keep track of how long it's been on. This requires memory, so you would use an FB block. It will store the motor's state and time between executions. Let's creating an FC block. In your Step 7 project, right-click on the Blocks folder and select Insert New Object. Then, choose Function. Give your FC block a name, for example, Latch FC. Click OK, and the block is created. Now, let's add a simple logic to the FC block. We'll create an addition operation. Here I am creating a simple latching circuit. Here, inside the FC ladder we don't use input and output address. Instead of input-output we use variables. For input address, just assign a variable name in the in block. All input address will be set at the in block. And all the output are set at out block. Now, at the output coil, I declare the memory out variable. Also for the latch the coil, add memory out variable to the NO contact. For the start, mention to the NO contact. And stop at the NC contact. Now, save the program before do anything. Click on Yes. And click on Download. After, complete the logic in FC. Next, select all block and click on Download. It's load the FC logic in OB block. Click on Yes, All, Yes, Yes, OK, and last Yes. If you change something in FC logic, then you should to follow SEM download process, otherwise the changes not update in OB page. Now, in OB page, move to Program Catalog and click on FC block, and here it is, FC1, drag and drop to the network 1. So, this is the FC block. Here you can see, while creating FC page which variables names we are assigned, that some variables are stored at the FC block. And here, assign all addresses. M0.0 for the memory out. And I0.1 for the stop. When I press I0.0, the M0.0 are turn on and latch. And it's represented by 1. And 0 mean low or off. If I turn off the start button, the memory out are turn on or high state. And when stop are press, the M0.0 are off. Now, take a new network to turn on an output Q0.0. Simple. This is a basic example of how you use FC blocks in OB blocks. Next, let's create an FB block. The process is very similar to creating an FC block, but with some key differences. Right-click on the Blocks folder, select Insert New Object, and choose Function Block from the menu. Give your FB block a name, for example I am write Flasher FB and click OK to create it. In the FB block, let's add some logic. Here I am design a flasher logic. I did little fast forward. The tagging process are SEM. All input are add in the in block. And all output are in the out block. Add input tag, add the NO contact. and memory coil tag at the output coil. Now, click on Save, click on Yes, and click on Download. Now, let's execute this FB block in an OB block. Select all block and click on Download. It's load the FB logic in OB block. If you change something in FC logic, then you should to follow SEM download process, otherwise the changes not update in OB page. Now, in OB page, click on FB block, and double-click on the FB1. And here, assign all tags addresses. Here you can see, they have an extra address section. Here write DB1, which is database of the function block. And click on Yes. Now, DB block are automatically create. After DB block are create, again select all and download. Here I am using two blocks, FC block for the latching circuit, and FB block for the flasher. And made a little change. Add M0.1 to the NO contact for flashing the output. Let's check. Turn on I0.0, which turn on M0.0 output. And turn on I0.2 for the M0.1. Also we can monitor function block and function call block. Here the function block logic. And its function call logic. Data block is a type of memory in the PLC used to store data such as variables, parameters, and values that the program needs to work with. DBS allow you to store large sets of data that the PLC will process. Let's say you are working with a conveyor system that has multiple motors. Instead of writing individual variables for each motor's speed, temperature, and position, you can create a data block for each motor. This data block will contain all the parameters related to that motor. When the program runs, it will fetch and process data from the correct DB. Now open DB block. Also you are turn on the monitor mode and run check all parameters is true or false. From database para software, you can troubleshoot big logics. Because it's show at table format and show only true and false. Here the switch is on and it's show true value. And the flasher output once turn on and turn off. That's all for today. I hope this video made things clearer for you. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, drop your questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.